Are you dissatisfied with your life? Have you been sad or anxious for as long as you can remember? Do you find yourself getting angry in a matter of minutes? Do you often think why you can't get out of a bad mood? Do you find yourself wondering what is the meaning of your life? If you've answered yes to any or all of these questions, then you need to learn to create your Green Zone lifestyle. Green Zone is my happy space.
Freedom comes from being in the green zone, not from being with the green dollar.
I think it will work for anybody. This concept is just a healthy way of thinking.
I think the Green Zone concept could benefit any organization, no matter how small or large.
The Green Zone has changed my life completely.
What I really like about the Green Zone, what really stands out for me, is the concept of resolve and dissolve.
You can learn the healthy, happy, and peaceful way of life that Dr. Suhail calls the Green Zone lifestyle. You can use his green, yellow, and red zone concepts to understand your emotional dilemmas and make the right choices. The Green Zone lifestyle is a method that will help you understand your emotional zones using the images of traffic lights. When you are in your green zone, you are happy, relaxed, and peaceful. When you fall into your yellow zone, you become somewhat distressed, sad, or anxious. And when you are in your red zone, you become extremely depressed or angry. Dr. Suhail's suggestions will help you maintain yourself in a positive state of mind and create healthy relationships. Like traffic lights, your moods and relationships change, requiring your constant awareness. In your green zone, everything is positive. So go. In your yellow zone, proceed with caution. In your red zone, you are in danger. Stop, reflect, be responsible, and get back into your green zone.
Creating a green zone philosophy is like giving birth to a baby. You see, it's a wonderful experience. It's something at that age, at that stage of your life, you don't feel that something new is going to happen to you. And then something, all your life experiences, all your reading, all your encounters with life, they start to come together. And suddenly something creative happens. And it is like giving birth to a baby, but it's also giving birth to your own self. And this rebirthing phenomenon, I think, always fascinated me. Because before I came to psychiatry, I was in obstetrics. And working in the labor room was one of the most fascinating things, how a human being can give birth to another human being. That is like just a human miracle. But the thing that fascinated me was that the woman who gave birth to the baby was a different woman after giving birth to the baby, as if she was a different woman. She gave birth to herself, being a mother. And the mothering, that was the most nurturing, the more affectionate, the more loving, the symbol that we use for a wonderful, giving, nurturing experience. And that is why when we started our clinic, the only thing that I brought to the clinic was a statue. And that statue stays on my table when I'm doing therapy. That is a statue of a mother and a baby. And the baby is coming out of the womb of the mother. If you see from one angle, she's the mother giving birth to the baby. And another angle, if you see as if she's giving birth to herself. And I feel that we are all giving birth to ourselves all the time, but we are not aware. Now some of us go a step further, recognize it, become aware of it, and become consciously part of that rebirthing experience. And for some, it is a reaction to the circumstances. That is why a philosopher said that most of us die before we are fully born.
To me, the green zone is basically a way of life. It's really where everybody should be. It's the happy time. It's where you go to enjoy your life. It's where you get all your activities. It's where you have fun with your friends, your family, anybody that's out there. It is the ideal place to be. It's the only place you can go to really enjoy your life to the fullest.
The green zone is a tool that helps you to become more aware of yourself.
The green zone has actually helped me to understand more what it means to be healthy, happy, and also it helps you to learn what things in your life aren't healthy for you. And for me, that was probably the biggest stumbling block with being okay with not having certain relationships or changing your interactions with others to be in a better place.
Once I read The Green Zone, it turned everything around for me. I was able to see, rather not just see things as they're meant to be, but more, I was able to disconnect myself from the emotions attached. So I was able to take a situation, understand it, rather than take a situation and have a defensive reaction or an emotional reaction to it. I was able to disconnect myself.
Personality theory and green zone theory combined together have really helped us as a family gain an understanding of each other.
Creating healthy green zone workplaces has always been a project that has been close to my heart. I think that there are many workplaces that can benefit from healthy concepts. And when I was introduced to the Green Zone, I saw it as something that workplaces could really apply within their work groups. So when I began to think about the Green Zone, I realized that as people are introduced to the Green Zone in the workplace, they can actually learn about themselves in the Green Zone. They can learn that they are and can be in the green or the yellow or the red. They can also learn that other people can be in the green or the yellow or the red. But they can also learn that their workplace can be in one of those zones. Because what we talk about is that it's not only the individual that can be in the Green Zone, but it can also be systems. And the main systems we discuss are family, social, and work. So in the workplace, we help people understand that although they may come in the morning feeling like they are in the Green Zone, their workplace may actually be in the yellow or the red. And what I find really interesting in the last couple of years, as I started working with companies in creating more healthy workplaces, was that I realized that there is work that is actually in the red zone. If you work in an emergency department, if you work in a trauma or crisis kind of situation, then that work is work that is regularly and expected to be in the red zone. And this is a great technique for helping people realize that that is their work situation and that may be in the red zone, but they have to be able to periodically remove themselves, gauge what zone they are in themselves, and do whatever they can, whatever their techniques are, to get themselves back to the green zone. And they need to do that on a regular basis as they work through their work day.
One of their main concerns is what their bottom line is. And it should be the main concern. If we're in business, we should be making money, not losing money. We should be having people who are great at what they do and enjoy it and have it show, have that wow factor show. Because companies who wow others and are working in the green, they're the people who are standing out in society. They're the ones who are gaining the trust of the general public and their business. And that's the business that I'm in, is creating those green zones in workplaces.